Hello everybody, welcome back to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel, and I am watching My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Last time on My Hero Academia Vigilantes, we met Captain Celebrity, who I've seen since someone aptly put, he's basically Johnny Bravo, except somehow more problematic, but he's trying to change his image. And he's just a lot. But it is another side of hero culture. But in today's episode, Mom descends. The scariest thing so far. Forget Stendhal and Stain. This is the true final boss. Koichi's mother is showing up, and she wants to meet our girlfriend. Koichi doesn't have one. Seems like Pop Step may need to step in. Was that a good one? Rate it out of 10 in the comments. Alright, without further ado, let's begin episode 9. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, meanwhile, Makoto. Oh. So Makoto first. Is she gonna believe this? Fly swatter. Oh no. Damn. Yeah, immediately. Hey, have faith in your son. Do you not understand the pathetic man Riz? People at home know what I'm talking about. She's actually has helped. Well, thanks. I'll consider it. What the hell is happening? Yeah. Your real name. He finally learns it. I saved her. Not. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, he is actually dressed like a normal man. Oh my god, he's got a business card. Are we gonna find out what he does? Kroyoa. Okay. He's got a name! Hold on. Civil assistance. Okay. It's very noble. Wow. Yeah, Pop Step is in there, so you can use this as a cover. It might be fake. If it's fake, I am losing respect again. Oh yeah, I can punch. I do wonder. She's into muscles. No, the one thing I can't have. He still does. You're gonna have to explain yourself. She's so intense. Introvert. Yeah. You did shout at her, indeed. The music. The slice of life romance music. Damn. Not a compliment. Was it? I assume what he meant was all like you were able to look so good and so fast, but it's... Listen, when she's not yelling. My father taught me that. Uh-oh. Background character turned around like, I'm not. Cat. Cat, it's alright. It's not alright. There's something wrong with that cat. That cat ain't alright. Rude? You're all the team. Cat has B. Cat have a... What? We know that some animals can have quirks. Is this cat getting a quirk from the... Dubby? You have an app for that? Do you have an app for that? Oh my god! It's a fucking cat bus from Totoro, but horror version. No, the child! Oh my god! Good job, lady. Can it not? But you're a student! Alright. I love the bubbles. He does have bad luck. God, at least the cat is good at... Ingenium! Let's go! Hell yeah. It's been a bit. Oh man, Makoto noticed that. Oh, cat toy, okay. Did you see its tongue? It had trigger tongue. Uh-oh. We've gotta stop that cat bus. I love that continuity. I don't know why. Enigma, hello? You know, that's fine and all. So? Oh no, ooh. Yikes. Ah! Nice one, Ingenium. Makoto's still on the bus. But she saw you buy this hoodie. You'll be exposed. Maybe we can deliver him. You're the who now? But I do have a mobility quirk. Grapefruits. And there he goes. Yeah, that's very wholesome. Partner. Yes. Alright. Got it right. It is dangerous. You are in front of a bus. Uh-oh. Ooh, yeah, that animation. Oh, man. I love a good reciprocal burst. Do you use it? This is a great sequence. Ooh. Koichi? Surprise! Oh man. Oh man. Look at him go. Whoa. Oh man. Whoa.
昔は空を飛んでいたんですよ。それこそ赤ちゃんの頃立ち上がるより先にふわふわってその都度引っ叩いて止めてきたんですけど、叩いたぐらいじゃ止められなくなっちゃったんですね。
親がどれだけ心配しようが、子供はいつか勝手に飛んでいくもんです。
Oh, ooh. That's a hard landing. If you can walk away from it, it's successful. Someone notice her. God dang it.
もっとゆっくりしていけばいいのに。心にもないこと言わない。悪いことしたら叩いちゃっていいですから。
I will punch him.
なんだか変なことになっちゃったけど、うちの子のこと本気で考えてくれない？母さん。
そうですね。前向きに検討します。
No, the worst option. I mean, you did save her, so kinda nice. Yeah, I mean, I guess his quirk is like an air hockey thing, like floating above the ground. He can propel himself. Yeah, if you can do that more, you will be a great hero.
浅草のご当地パワーがもたらした一度だけの奇跡だったのだろうか。
The power of Asakusa.
浅草関係あるかな?
All right, everyone. That was episode 9. I did not expect that episode to be as good as it was. That bus chase action scene was fantastic. It might be the best action scene of the show so far. I mean, whenever you have Ingenium in on a action scene, it's going to be high octane. So that was really cool. And we got to see Koichi's quirk evolving. Maybe not evolving, but doing what it was always meant to do. This hover thing that he has that allows him to move fast. Like he was catching up to this bus. You know, he was moving faster than he probably ever has before. And he can fly. We also got to learn a bit about how, like, Koichi's relationship with his mom has kind of made him the person he is today. Mom didn't probably intend it this way. It's scary when you're a mom and your child can just start floating off. It is interesting that he manifested his quirk so quickly. Like, we do know that the very first quirk manifested from a baby, so it's not, like, unheard of. But usually they manifest around age 5, so he was floating when he was a toddler. And then his mom kind of unknowingly started repressing that. Or just like really trying to make sure that he doesn't just fly off. It's an understandable reaction. I guess his mom's thought process was, this is the only way that I can figure out to stop him from doing this. But I like the conclusion that she came to in this episode, that like, oh, so it's time. He's an adult. It's time to let him be able to fly off. There's also quite a bit of slice of life romancy elements to this episode. I'll talk about that. I want to talk about the action and stuff first. Ingenium's such a great hero. We got to see his rocket charge, which was super cool. Really good animation during that chase scene as well. I think what I noticed some 3D models here and there because I'm really good at spotting that kind of stuff. But you know, to the untrained eye, I think the 3D models looked so good that you wouldn't, and they chose good ways to implement them that you wouldn't be able to tell. And I do I do have a feeling that like some of the action during that was animated with the 3D models first, and then they animated over top of that. I got the sense that they did that a bit as well. And it just had it looking really nice. That's not a criticism. Some people really don't like that kind of animation, where people trace over 3D models, but I think oftentimes it looks pretty good. A prime example is like a lot of the performance scenes for Bocchi the Rock. Like they were able to have these performance scenes all done in 2D animation because they use 3D models as a starting point. Although Cloverworks, I feel like they do that more than a lot of studio, using 3D models as a base. My Dress Up Darling had a bit of it, but they're both really well animated shows, so yeah, it just made the action feel really fun. And if Koichi can continue to figure out his flying power, that it can make his quirk like a lot more versatile. He can. It's. I didn't even consider that his quirk was gonna like get better over the course of the series. I don't know why. That's such like an obvious thing that My Hero Academia proper does all the time with all of its characters. That it's like, yeah, of course they're gonna make Koichi's quirk evolve over time. But I did not expect it to evolve in this way. But yeah, he was able to save Makoto. And Makoto found out his identity. Now, Makoto, just get the name right, okay? Sign the name right on the check. I don't know what check. But Makoto, after being saved, she did blush a little when thinking about it. We'll see how... Now we've got a love triangle. Oh boy. It's possible now that Makoto is starting to like Koichi more. I don't know if, like... I would say she has a crush on him, like the same way that Koichi does on her, obviously. But then there's Popstep, who, in this situation, I kind of feel bad, because I am like, how is she supposed to compete with this? How is she supposed to compete with Makoto? It's rough out there. I just feel like if they continue to develop this romance plot, because Popstep definitely has the strongest feelings out of this love triangle, if that's what it's gonna be. She is clearly pretty head over heels with Koichi. I just don't know if it's gonna work out, you know, for her in the end. But we'll see. You know, the romance plot is kind of like secondary of this show to me, but it is developing in ways that I did not expect. You know, with like Popstep and Koichi, I like from episode 1, I'm like, so are these two gonna have a thing or something? And now 9 episodes in, I'm like, what's happening now? I just don't know how that plot's gonna, like, I feel like her feelings she's going to have to tell Koichi her feelings at some point. The truth about how he saved her. Whether it develops into a relationship after that remains to be seen. And actually getting names for Knuckle Duster and the full name of Popstep. Going to continue to call them that, but Kuroiwa and Kazuho Haneyama, was it? I could look. I don't care that much. Like how they immediately saw him and was like, oh, look at this handsome hunk of man. I guess he's handsome in like a rugged way. I still want to know how he got that scar. But I assume that like they said, the business card for like the non-profit thing is like a cover-up, which really makes me wonder what he does if that is a cover-up. So Koichi's mom, I feel like, truth be told, I'm watching this episode the day after it comes out. So I've seen that people they don't really like Koichi's mom. And it kind of makes sense because, like, her fly swatter quirk, how she uses it against him is, like, pretty upsetting. Because, like, even people who are all, like, spanking your kids is fine every now and again. First of all, you are weird. If, in my opinion, don't. But even they have to be like, yeah, but Koichi's not doing anything that bad to deserve any kind of, like, physical repercussion. So I do kind of understand if people have a issue with that. I get the sense that it must not hurt all that bad. I have a fly swatter here. Let's test this. Ow. I guess it depends on how much force she's using, but it doesn't really hurt me. So if you can visualize it like that, like if you have a fly swatter, get it. A little bit of a sting. I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just saying, like, what must that be like? What does that feel like? Extremely useful quirk for summertime when the mosquitoes are out. She can just be like, psh! But I'm glad that she is, she's getting less protective and she's getting off our backs a bit. But it does kind of help to know what she's been like, and it's how Koichi has ended up this way as well with his complex about his quirk. Like, if she let him use his, like, flying from the get-go, then I wonder how things would have been different. But clearly, her control was never enough to stop him from being a hero. So it's time to let him spread his wings and do what he's always wanted to. He would be such a good sidekick. Can you give us that offer again? Please. Please. Let Koichi get paid. Let him quit his cashier job. That was a great episode. Really, really fun action scene. And then some fun, like, slice of life-y stuff. Oh yeah, and Hachisuka is still fucking around. Apparently she can give quirks to cats now. I hope we deal with her soon. And will we ever come back to that guy in, like, the first episode with the scar on his face? I hope you guys enjoyed my reactions. If you did, you can let me know by leaving a like, and you can subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single Vigilantes reaction going forward. And feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this episode. And with all that being said, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Till next time, take it easy, everyone.